Happy Sunday, everybody. Steve Ritter again. With you again. Sunday morning, another. Try and guess how's the day outside. Yes, it's sunny and hot in Abu Dhabi. So, back with you again. I continue to be surprised that these have turned out so popular, or you guys are really. It's, it's a blessing for me, and it just warms my heart to see that it's a blessing for some of you out there, these devotionals, and I appreciate all the kind comments and everything else. I've tried to read the Bible every day since I was a kid, and that was certainly something Mom passed along to me, and try to read, try to learn, and every day I pray before I read that the Lord would open up my heart and my mind to hear what He has to say and to teach me something more about Him. And the more you learn about somebody, the more you get to know them, the more you find out that you don't know and you want to learn, And it's like being married to Arlene. We've been married 28 years now, and she still interests me, and I still want to learn more about her. And of course, that times 10 with the Lord. The more you learn, the more you see. So anyway, I have been reading in First Peter, and of course, I've been looking at this devotional book, and there was a verse from First Peter that came across, and it really hit home for me because of my living situation. It's kind of what really struck me about this verse today. It's in 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 17. Since you call on a Father who judges each person's work impartially, live out your time as foreigners here in reverent fear. And of course, fear, and Luther in this devotional talks about reverent fear there, not like you're afraid that God's going to crush you, but as a pious child, you don't want to disappoint your father. You don't want to upset him at something you've done, and that keeps you from sinning, which I like that image, that explanation of reverent fear. But it really, Martin Luther talking in this devotional, talking about this is foreigners here, and the analogy he uses is as we go through this world, it's like we're travelers on a pilgrimage in life, and we're stopping at an inn or a hotel, and you don't own anything in the hotel. You just are there for the night, and you move on, and you don't claim anything, or you don't come in and go, okay, hey, this is mine. So, and that's where I kind of got that chuckled when I was thinking about it. I got the title for this little devotional is don't steal the towels. So I was thinking about that, going, well, that's true. I mean, of course that's my situation now, and we've made a conscious decision. Arlene asked me a couple nights ago. She said, "Really, are you fine with just hotel hopping like this? Are you fine? You don't want to have an apartment and kind of have your own stuff and all that?" I'm like, no, because then I'd have to fill it full of furniture and everything else. And I kind of like bouncing around. I kind of like visiting other places and get some different perspectives and views. Of course, the view now is I'm kind of looking right across at another building. Not much of a view, not like the view I had in my last place, but I don't mind it. And I think about that in life, and we are just kind of moving through this world, aren't we? And if you think about it, when the problems begin when you start going, okay, well, this is mine. And we start grabbing onto things and holding onto things like they're ours. And Luther, he made a great point in his devotional that's when the problems start, because we should look at things as temporary, that they're not ours. We're just allowed to use them, And why are we allowed to use them? Because we need to reach out to other people to help bring them to the Lord and show them the Lord. And if you think about it that way, it's less about getting and holding and more about using the things that the things that God, the blessings that God gives you and the things that God gives you, because they're just temporary, on loan, like hotel towels. Don't take them in your suitcase. So that really kind of hit home today. I was thinking about that. Of course, it's very apropos for my living situation. So I hope this was a blessing. I hope you have a blessed Sunday, and we'll see you next time.